The Serengeti, a name that evokes images of boundless plains, shimmering under the African sun. A land where time seems to stand still, ruled by the rhythms of nature. This vast ecosystem stretches across Tanzania and Kenya, encompassing a variety of habitats, from grasslands and woodlands to rivers and volcanic craters. The Serengeti is a testament to the power of nature, a place where life persists in the face of adversity. But the Serengeti's serenity is deceptive. Beneath the surface lies a constant struggle for survival. Predators like lions, leopards and cheetahs stalk the plains, their eyes gleaming with primal hunger. Their prey zebras, gazelles and the mighty wildebeest graze nervously, ever aware of the danger lurking in the shadows. Yet there is an undeniable beauty in this delicate balance. The Serengeti's inhabitants are bound together in an intricate web of life and death, each playing a vital role in the ecosystem. And at the heart of this intricate dance lies one of the most awe-inspiring spectacles on Earth, the Great Migration. Every year, as the dry season tightens its grip on the southern Serengeti, a primal instinct awakens within over 1 million wildebeest. The call to move, passed down through generations, urges them northward. They are driven by an insatiable hunger, a desperate search for fresh grazing lands. And so begins the Great Migration, a journey of epic proportions. The wildebeest are not alone in this arduous trek. Zebras, with their striking stripes and keen eyesight, join the throng, their different dietary needs complementing those of the wildebeest. Gazelles, swift and agile, add to the spectacle, their presence further bolstering the safety of the migrating herds. Amidst the chaos and dust, new life emerges. Thousands of wildebeest calves are born during the migration, their arrival time to coincide with the arrival in the lush northern plains. These newborns are incredibly vulnerable, their unsteady legs carrying them on their first tentative steps. They must quickly learn to keep up with the herd, for the Serengeti offers little mercy to the weak. The Great Migration is a double-edged sword, a journey fraught with both peril and promise. The migrating herds attract a host of predators, drawn by the irresistible allure of easy prey. Lions, the apex predators of the savannah, lie in wait, their powerful muscles coiled for the kill. Hyenas, opportunistic scavengers with bone-crushing jaws, follow the migration closely, their eerie calls echoing across the plains. Leopards, masters of stealth, lurk in the shadows, their spotted coats blending seamlessly with the dappled sunlight filtering through the trees. But perhaps the most formidable obstacle facing the migrating herds are the treacherous river crossings. The Mara River, swollen from seasonal rains, presents a formidable barrier, its currents teeming with danger. Nile crocodiles, ancient reptiles with armor-plated hides and lightning-fast reflexes, lie in wait, their eyes fixed on the approaching herds. The Great Migration is a stark reminder of the fragility of life, a testament to the raw power of nature. It is a journey of survival against all odds, a spectacle that has captivated and inspired generations. The Serengeti's dry season, a time of scorching sun and parched earth, finally comes to an end. The skies darken, heavy with the promise of life-giving rain, and then it begins. Torrents of water cascade down, drenching the parched earth, transforming the landscape from a dusty brown to a vibrant green almost overnight. The air, once thick with dust, now carries the scent of renewal, of life surging forth anew. This dramatic shift signals the start of a new chapter in the Serengeti's endless cycle. As if by magic, the scorched earth yields to a verdant carpet. Tender shoots of grass, nourished by the rain, push through the soil, a feast laid out for the Serengeti's hungry inhabitants. The rains have arrived, and with them, the promise of new life. The wildebeest, their bodies lean and weathered from the dry season, sense the change. The call to move, An ancient instinct buried deep within their genes begins to stir. They gather in ever-increasing numbers, their low grunts and the thunder of their hooves filling the air. The Serengeti is waking up, and the Great Migration is about to begin. The southern Serengeti transforms into a nursery of astonishing proportions. As far as the eye can see, newborn wildebeest calves, wobbly-legged and full of untamed energy, take their first tentative steps. The air is filled with the bleating of calves and the gentle, reassuring calls of their mothers. Life begins in the Serengeti is both miraculous and perilous. Within minutes of entering the world, a newborn calf must find its feet, learn to suckle from its mother, and imprint her scent. For in this world of constant movement, to lose the herd is to court certain death. The calves, instinctively aware of the dangers lurking around them, stick close to their mothers and the safety of the herd. Lions, cheetahs, hyenas, all are drawn to the vulnerability of the newborns. But the wildebeest have strength in numbers. Their sheer volume, a sea of hooves and horns, is a deterrent in itself. Even with the protection of the herd, many calves won't survive their first few weeks. The weak, the sick, the unlucky, they will succumb to predators, to exhaustion, to the harsh realities of life on the Serengeti. But for every calf lost, countless others will survive, their instincts honed, their bodies growing stronger with each passing day. The rains, though life-giving, are ephemeral. As the sun climbs higher in the sky, the once lush plains begin to dry out. The verdant green fades to yellow, then brown. The feast is coming to an end. The wildebeest, their bodies now robust after weeks of feasting on the abundant grass, feel an ancient pull, a restlessness that speaks of greener pastures to the north. It's not a conscious decision, not a plotted course on a map. It's an instinct, a rhythm embedded in their very being, passed down through countless generations. The call of the north, of fresh grazing lands, courses through their veins. It's time to move. The migration begins in earnest, a seemingly endless river of wildebeest, hundreds of thousands strong, flows across the plains. The ground trembles under the weight of their hooves, their low grunts and the bleating of calves creating a symphony of sound that echoes across the savannah. The journey north will be long and arduous, filled with dangers both seen and unseen. But the wildebeest are driven by an unstoppable force, an ancient imperative to survive. They will face whatever obstacles lie ahead, for the survival of their species depends on it. The newborn calves, their legs now strong and steady, mimic their mothers, instinctively understanding the rhythm of the migration. They don't need maps, compasses, or spoken instructions. Their every action is guided by an innate knowledge, an ancestral memory passed down through their genes. They are built for this journey, their bodies perfectly adapted for long-distance travel across the unforgiving terrain. Their powerful legs can carry them for miles, their hooves toughened by the constant movement. Their digestive systems, capable of breaking down even the toughest grasses, ensure they can find sustenance even in the driest of landscapes. The wildebeest, though driven by instinct, are not mindless followers. They learn from each other, from the experienced matriarchs who lead the way, from the collective wisdom of the herd. They know when to graze, when to rest, when to push forward, their survival dependent on this shared knowledge. The migration is a testament to the power of instinct, of adaptation, of the enduring strength of nature. It is a journey that has been undertaken for millennia, a cycle of life and death that plays out on a grand scale across the Serengeti plains. And it is a journey that will continue for as long as the rains fall, as long as the grasses grow, the wildebeest will follow their ancient call to the north. The journey northward is fraught with peril. The Serengeti is a land of stark contrasts and ever-present dangers. The migratory herds traverse diverse terrains. Each step is a test of endurance. The wildebeests are not solitary travelers. They are joined by zebras and gazelles. Predators lurk in the shadows. The herds must remain vigilant. This trek is the essence of the Great Migration. Predators are an undeniable part of the Serengeti's ecosystem. Their presence is a constant reminder of the delicate balance between life and death. As the herds move north, they are shadowed by lions, hyenas, and leopards. The lions, regal and powerful, are the undisputed kings of the savannah. Their prides work together to bring down prey larger than themselves. Hyenas, with their bone-crushing jaws, are both hunters and scavengers. They follow the migration closely, guided by their keen sense of smell. Leopards, solitary and elusive, are masters of stealth. They prefer the cover of night, blending seamlessly with the shadows. The migration offers predators a time of plenty, but also fierce competition. The sheer scale of the migration is its greatest defense. Moving in massive herds, they create a formidable barrier against predators. The collective strength and unity of the herd provide protection. This strategy of safety in numbers is nature's ingenuity. As the sun sets, the herds continue their journey, an unstoppable force of nature. The Great Migration leads the herds to a formidable obstacle, the Mara River. Its waters carve a path through the heart of the savannah, nourishing the land. For the migrating herds, the Mara represents a challenge of immense proportions. Driven by thirst and fresh grazing grounds, the herds amass at the water's edge. The air, thick with anticipation, crackles with tension. The Mara River, swollen from rains, flows with deceptive power. Nile crocodiles lie in wait, their eyes fixed on potential prey. The stage is set for one of the most dramatic spectacles in the natural world. The Nile crocodile, an apex predator of the Mara River, is a silent stalker. Its armored hide blends seamlessly with the riverbed. Equipped with razor-sharp teeth, these reptiles can crush bone. They are patient hunters, waiting for the opportune moment to strike. Drawn by the vibrations of thousands of hooves, they sense the approaching herds. The stage is set for a life-or-death struggle. The first wildebeest hesitates, instinct screaming to turn back. But the pressure from the herd and the call to migrate push it forward. With a desperate snort, it leaps into the current, triggering a mass movement. Thousands of wildebeest, zebras and gazelles surge forward. Crocodiles launch into the fray, jaws snapping shut. The water churns with blood and desperate struggles. The weak and injured are swept away, their struggles futile. Amidst the chaos and carnage, stories of both triumph and tragedy unfold. Wildebeest, battered and bruised, emerge from the water, heaving with exhaustion but alive. But for every survivor, there are countless casualties. Young calves separated from their mothers are swept away or dragged beneath the surface. The air, thick with the smell of blood, attracts scavengers from miles around. The Mara River crossing is a spectacle of both beauty and brutal violence. The survivors, their spirits unbroken, continue their journey, carrying hope for a brighter future. As the wildebeest surge across the Serengeti, their hooves drumming a relentless rhythm against the earth, they are not alone in their epic journey. Alongside them, a sea of stripes flows like a living tapestry, the zebras. These striking equids are astute navigators and vigilant protectors. Zebras possess a keen sense of awareness, finely tuned to the nuances of the savannah. Their eyesight allows them to detect predators from a distance, while their strong sense of smell alerts them to danger. This heightened awareness makes them invaluable scouts for the migrating herds. Their early warnings often mean the difference between life and death. Their distinctive stripes create a confusing visual effect for predators, making it difficult to isolate and target individual animals. This visual disruption, combined with their alertness and speed, makes zebras a challenging prey. Their strong social cohesion and natural vigilance make them ideal partners for the wildebeest. The relationship between zebras and wildebeest extends beyond mere safety in numbers. It's a fascinating example of symbiotic harmony, a testament to nature's ability to create mutually beneficial partnerships between seemingly different species. Their dietary preferences, for instance, complement each other perfectly, allowing them to coexist and thrive in the same environment without competing for resources. Zebras, with their strong teeth and high-crowned molars, are well equipped to graze on the taller, tougher grasses that dominate the savannah. These grasses, often too coarse for the wildebeest, are no match for the zebra's robust digestive systems. Their grazing habits, in effect, act as natural lawn mowers, clearing the way for the wildebeest to access the shorter, more nutritious grasses that sprout beneath. Wildebeest, in turn, benefit from the zebra's pioneering grazing, gaining access to a readily available food source that would otherwise be out of reach. This symbiotic relationship ensures that both species can extract the maximum nutritional value from their environment, increasing their chances of survival, especially during the demanding migration period. This intricate dance between zebras and wildebeest, a symphony of stripes and hooves, highlights the interconnectedness of life on the Serengeti. It's a reminder that survival in this harsh yet beautiful landscape often depends on cooperation, adaptation, and the ability to forge alliances that benefit all involved. The Serengeti's vastness presents a challenge for its inhabitants. Predators blend into the tall grasses, making it essential for prey to stay alert. Zebra's vigilance acts as an early warning system for the herd. Their acute senses pick up subtle cues signaling danger. A flick of a tail triggers alertness, spreading through zebras and wildebeest. This rapid communication gives the migratory mass precious seconds to react. The zebra's stripes, once a subject of much debate and speculation, are now recognized as a brilliant evolutionary adaptation, a visual defense mechanism that serves to confuse and disorient predators. When a herd of zebras is on the move, their stripes create a dazzling optical illusion. The individual outlines of each animal become blurred, the stripes merging together in a mesmerizing, ever-shifting pattern. This visual disruption makes it incredibly difficult for predators, especially those that rely on ambush tactics to single out a target. Their depth perception is thrown off, their ability to judge distance and speed compromised by the constantly moving sea of stripes. This visual confusion, combined with the zebra's speed and agility, makes them a challenging prey, even for experienced hunters like lions and cheetahs. The predators, often frustrated by their inability to isolate an individual, may abandon the hunt, their energy better spent elsewhere. The strength of stripes, therefore, lies not just in their beauty, but in their effectiveness as a survival tactic. They are a testament to the power of natural selection, a reminder that even the most striking features often serve a vital purpose in the constant struggle for survival that plays out across the Serengeti plains. The Serengeti, a land of breathtaking beauty and unparalleled biodiversity, is also a place where life and death exist in a delicate balance. The Great Migration showcases the raw power of survival, but also the fragility of life on the savanna. For every zebra that evades a predator's grasp, countless others succumb to the harsh realities. Death is an ever-present reality, a constant shadow across the plains. Young calves, their legs still wobbly, become easy targets for predators. Predators play a vital role in this dance of life and death, ensuring the health and resilience of the prey population. Their kills provide sustenance for scavengers, transforming energy from one form to another. The cycle continues, each death paving the way for new beginnings. The Serengeti's ecosystem is a marvel of efficiency, where nothing goes to waste. Every element, from insects to large mammals, maintains the balance of this web of life. Decomposition transforms death into new beginnings. An animal's body sustains many creatures, returning nutrients to the soil. Vultures, with their keen eyesight, are essential for a healthy ecosystem. Hyenas, with powerful jaws, ensure nothing goes to waste. Decomposed nutrients enrich the soil, nourishing plants. These plants feed herbivores, continuing the cycle of life. The Serengeti, despite its harsh conditions, is a testament to the resilience of life. It's a land of extremes, where life persists, adapting and evolving. Plants and animals have developed remarkable adaptations to survive. The Great Migration embodies this spirit of resilience. The Serengeti reminds us that life possesses an astonishing capacity for survival. As the dry season reaches its zenith, the winds of change sweep across the Serengeti once more. The lush green pastures of the north, grazed to a golden stubble, begin to lose their vibrancy. The life-giving rains have retreated south, leaving behind the promise of renewal. For the wildebeest, their bodies bearing the scars of their arduous journey, the call of the south echoes deep within their bones. It's time to return home. The herds, thinned by the perils of the migration, must now navigate the same treacherous landscapes, relying on their hard-won experience and collective wisdom to survive. The herds move with a sense of purpose, their pace steady, their direction unwavering, drawn south by the promise of fresh grazing, by the instinctive urge to return to the familiar plains. It's a journey of homecoming, a testament to the enduring power of instinct. The Great Migration, a spectacle that has unfolded across the Serengeti for millennia, now faces a future clouded by uncertainty. The breathtaking landscapes, once a sanctuary for wildlife, are increasingly hemmed in by human encroachment. Fences erected to protect livestock or define property lines disrupt ancient migratory routes, forcing the herds into smaller and smaller areas, increasing competition for resources and making them more vulnerable to disease and predation. The illegal wildlife trade, driven by greed and the demand for exotic animal products, casts a long shadow over the Serengeti. Poachers, armed with snares and guns, target elephants for their ivory, lions for their bones, and other animals for their perceived medicinal or decorative value. Their actions, fueled by a callous disregard for life, threaten to unravel the delicate web of relationships that sustains this unique ecosystem. Climate change, a global crisis with far-reaching consequences, also threatens the Serengeti's delicate balance. Unpredictable rainfall patterns, prolonged droughts and rising temperatures disrupt the delicate timing of the migration, affecting the availability of food and water and impacting the survival rates of newborns. The Serengeti, once a symbol of nature's resilience, now stands as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all life on Earth and the urgent need for global action to address climate change. Despite the challenges, hope for the Serengeti and its iconic migration remains. Dedicated individuals work tirelessly to protect this natural treasure. Park rangers patrol vast areas, combating poaching and educating communities. Conservationists partner with locals to address human-wildlife conflict. Ecotourism provides vital income, fostering stewardship and pride. Education is key to ensuring the Serengeti's long-term survival. The Serengeti reminds us that we are all interconnected.